Ladies and gentlemen, we stand at the crossroads for humanity. The very fabric of the global peace is under threat, and Romania finds itself an epicenter of a looming catastrophe. Myself, Calin Georgescu, I am totally dedicated to the cause of peace and the sovereignty of nations. And moreover, I can say that I am the peace president where everybody is looking for war. Behind the war are always the banking system, and always there are huge interests. We need peace. We don't need war. The war doesn't have any good things for nobody. And we have to be a people for peace, not a people for war. Right now, NATO is trying to become from defensive organization in offensive organization, and they want to push Romania in this devastating war. Together, we must rise against this threat to ensure that justice, democracy, and peace prevail. We are, and I am totally in this justice position in a sense that I'm sure that we have people with honor and dignity in order to preserve the justice and to preserve, in fact, the dignity and the democracy in our country. Share this message, stand with us, stand for democracy, stand for peace. Together, we can protect humanity's future, just together, particularly for this Christmas time. Thank you.
Urgent communication to all individuals of influence globally. NATO is preparing to launch a nuclear war against Russia from their new Air Force base in Romania. Such a nuclear conflict would result in an unprecedented catastrophe for humanity, leading to the loss of hundreds of millions of lives. The entirety of Europe would face devastation, along with numerous other nations worldwide. This potential global nuclear disaster represents the ultimate effort of the international criminal deep state to dismantle human society and gain enduring control over the remnants. Nevertheless, there exists a significant impediment to their catastrophic scheme: the peace-oriented presidential candidate, Calin Georgescu. He is committed to averting this global nuclear conflict. The citizens of Romania stand behind the peace candidate, as they are determined to prevent their country from becoming the launchpad for World War III. The existing criminal regime has unjustly accused Calin Georgescu of fraud in a bid to undermine him. Following an investigation, the Romanian Constitutional Court exonerated Calin from all allegations, as no evidence of fraud was discovered. Foreign entities exerted pressure on the Constitutional Court, which initially affirmed Georgescu's integrity, but subsequently reversed its position, making the unfounded decision to annul the elections. This action has undermined both democracy and justice in Romania, exposing to the global community the influence of foreign criminal organizations over the nation, rather than adherence to the rule of law. This situation establishes a perilous precedent that could be easily emulated by other countries. If one democratic European nation opts to annul its elections due to the victor not aligning with the interests of the international deep state, it sets a troubling example that could be replicated by others. We urge the international community to recognize the gravity of the situation in Romania. This issue extends well beyond the borders of Romania and poses significant implications for nations worldwide. We ask you to support Calin Georgescu. This represents a pivotal moment for the principled individuals across the globe to advocate for truth, justice, and freedom. The perpetrators of the current Romanian government must be held accountable and face justice. The dismantling of democracy, the unfounded accusations against an exemplary presidential candidate, and the act of high treason by surrendering Romania to foreign powers intent on using the country as a launchpad for a global nuclear conflict are egregious offenses that demand retribution. We encourage you to disseminate this message among your contacts, networks, and platforms.